Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, he's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Damian. And here's Mkhitaryan. Just eases him off the ball. De Paul. Gavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Mkhitaryan cuts out the pass. Barella. And Damian. Haaland. Real chance here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Needed to be. Martinez is a great out. He evidently loves contest. Left. And that was a save. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Sparta Rotterdam have their second corner now. Thuram gets it away. Great hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Sparta Rotterdam grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal is...
Can he finish? They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. There's the cross. Nice interception, well timed. Sparta Rotterdam can start a counter here. DiMarco. Sparta Rotterdam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Haaland. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
3 minutes at a time.
Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Damian. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Sparta Rotterdam dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. So we're already into the second period. Gavi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gavi plays it in. He gets big. Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sparta Rotterdam tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's on a charge. Oh, that's a fine interception. Corner number 3 coming up. In with a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona, he's had a hit! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bastoni, Sparta Rotterdam still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that has not gone well. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barella. Lobbed in behind. Darmian. Darmian cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Decent hit! No way through, so has a goal! Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for the Pistons! In he goes again! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Shifted upfield, Zielinski.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. Now this could be a chance. And it shapes the shoots. It's a goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the shots! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That looks to foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Gavi. Shot a goal! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Çalhanoğlu. No, that's been intercepted. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Maradona. Casemiro. Beckenbauer. Fiddles it through. Shot could be on. A chance! He's got a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. And time is up. Sparta Rotterdam really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Maradona reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in... Chips it! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Pass somewhat off target. Good spot, he's seen the run. And big chance! One-on-one, big chance! It's there! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sparta Rotterdam have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no joy this time.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Muller! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Gavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Kimmich gets a good foot in there. Gavi. Holland. Neuer catches it safely. Davis. Lima. Gavi! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kimmich. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Has a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's a shade optimistic. Dyer. And it's Davis.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer. Look at the space. He's had a shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one. And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Sparta Rotterdam have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Sparta Rotterdam have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And we're underway again. And it's Davis. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Davis with a cross. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer. Sparta Rotterdam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see...
There's the hit! Goes to finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Muller. Tell. Now it's Goretzka. And it's Messi. Now he's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer puts his foot on the gas. Oh, here's a chance! He's put it wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Could be danger here. Pedri! Kimmich. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Van der Ven is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland! And that is faded wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Sparta Rotterdam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Sparta Rotterdam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gavi. He's had a hit! Modric is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Just eases him off the ball. Belts one. Early ball out from the back. Aim forwards. Muller. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Now it's Kimmich. Muller. And he was quick to react. Gavi. Messi gets through on his own. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves. Can't
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that could set him on his way. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's it. Well, that was the tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Gavi just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sparta Rotterdam were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And all that remains for me is So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Mbappe finds himself offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Richarlison, is a natural wide player, Peter, who can get into double digits in terms of goals. So he's a valuable component to any team. And I think he's expanded his game recently in that he now shows a capability to play as part of a front two. And his unconventional style can suit that role of a supporting striker.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Richarlison. Now here's the towering header. Jolinton is flagged offside. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in here! Can he put it away? Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 21 minutes is number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Perez is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A cause of
Speculative strike. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Matthews Cunha! Interesting ball. Not the most accurate pass. Gently done. Danilo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Petit. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Guimaraes. Good spot, he's seen the run. That pass has been well intercepted. Gets his pass away. Moved on forwards. That pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's intervened well there. Danilo. Jolinton. It'll be a throw-in. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Looking for the runner. Calavinga! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Danilo. To Richarlison. Chouameni. No, again there's no way through. Gabriel does really well there, he is strong. Decent hit! Goal, France! The second half sparked straight into life. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
France grabbed the equal up to meet it. Loose ball, Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Look at the space here. There's the hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Well, what about it? France are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Petit! Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe driving forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice physical challenge. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball is over the line. Some good work on the right flank here. He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
They're urging him to shoot. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Defence has got rid of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And here's Perez. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Perez. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a promising position. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left. Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Has crossed in, climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the
terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the ball's come loose here. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Perez. Petit. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
898.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chouameni. And no, that was never going to make it. Lee Kang-in. Chang Hoon-kwon. Well read, and the danger is averted. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
South Korea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Son Heung-min for Kwon Chang-hoon. And he cuts out the supply.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Hello, everybody, and this is a quick
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
on our club's FM station. Substitution for South Korea. Number 77. Number 6.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 10. Number 28. Number 20.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. And he's Perez! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Lee Kang-in. And here's Perez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, no joy this time. And now they can clear their lines. Gets his pass away. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
या जिनको भी मेरे साथ फ्रेंडली खेला है ना, मेरे डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाओ, जाके मेरा इंस्टाग्राम का आईडी है, वहाँ पे मुझे पिंग करो, मैं ऐड करता हूँ, उसके बाद हम लोग फ्रेंडली खेलते हैं। सबको भी यही बोला है, जो खेलना चाहते हैं प्लीज आ जाओ।
South Korea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fires it in low. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
It's time for me to thank you and to wish you a very good evening.
भाई सब लोग आते हो, वॉच करते हो, फिर चले जाते हो। कोई लाइक भी करते हो, सब्सक्राइब भी करते हो यार, ऐसा क्या करना भाई। मेरे साथ फ्रेंडली भी खेल लो ना। मैंने अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन पे तो लिंक दिया हुआ है मेरे इंस्टाग्राम का, वहाँ पर अपना आईडी भेजो, मैं ऐड करता हूँ तुम लोगों को। भाई जल्दी से कर दो यार।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes him with that pass. Played out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Robson. Robson! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Costa Curta. And he's gone searching crossfield. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Kimmich. Now Robson. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham! Oh, here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Can he latch on to this? Neymar's cross. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri.
Rotterdam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Loose pass, and they could be... Has a go! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Struck first time. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the runner. Can he get on to this? Costa Curta. He's picked his way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the shot at goal! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're underway again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a great ball. Can he put it away? There's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. Ah, it's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckenbauer couldn't squeeze it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Sparta Rotterdam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the time.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sparta Rotterdam get themselves into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience, a fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the... Mbappe! And that could have brought them level.
Ah, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Desperate defending required here.
Beckenbauer. Number 10.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 15. Modric. Number 13.
And he's managed to get free.
Substitution in
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
indicated.
It's a sweet ball, that. Great ball, and a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sparta Rotterdam can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
to today's match.
Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So this one to set the tone. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Messi is the next man in the spotlight. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Mohamed Salah is the man who's second in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So, the second man in line.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Beckenbauer is the third man to step forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Indonesia are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the lead is 2. He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Sparta Rotterdam at the point of no return. Yes, that's how you do it. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. That's won it! Sparta Rotterdam have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. My thanks to Jim.
you